At Islamic Relief Canada, we are united by one vision, a vision of a more compassionate and just world where no one is left behind. When we say no one, we mean it. From the right holders we support around the world to our team here in Canada, we believe that we are one cause, one team, one community. That is why every single part of our team is vital to achieving this vision. Every day we work together to mobilize Canadians to transform more lives around the world in the most trusted manner. And every day we see how our hard work has brought ease to those in desperate situations.
As a young person, as a young woman, as a person of color, I was so used to being devalued in a way. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'd be like, yeah, so I have this idea. He's like, that's such a good idea. And that was, to me, the first time anyone had ever really said that to me. So being able to do the same for others is, alhamdulillah, I love it.
There is this great sense of collaboration and transparency that I think would benefit a lot of workplaces. And it was just honestly really cool to see. And being surrounded by just positive influences and motivating figures has inspired me to try to be the best person I could be, not only in the workplace, but when dealing with people.
Being part of a family that's committed to making a change, positive change in the community, just seeing the enthusiasm and the efforts and the impact that everyone is making and being a part of that, I think that's one of my favorite things.
We went to go visit this woman by the name of Yusra, Sister Yusra. And how Sister Yusra got connected with Islamic Relief in Turkey and the angel that is Tahania is remarkable. And it's something that will always give me goosebumps every single time I think about it.
Everyone's responding. There's not that many organizations doing mitigation and advocacy work in the region. So when I was in Balochistan, I was actually, lucky enough to see them building, they're called Gabian walls. So it's like a 1,200-foot wall, and they dig a ditch 5 feet deep, even more sometimes, in front of it. And these houses, when the floods came this time around, they were saved. That's people's livelihoods, houses, literally everything.
The country offices take this very seriously, but they're not just working on a whim. They're a part of bigger networks in the country, outside of the countries, all these different cluster groups that, connect to even wider international groups, just trying to make sure that they're properly addressing the needs of the rights holders. And that requires a lot of commitment and dedication, and they're able to do it so well.
Seeing the Islamic Relief team grow as much as has over the last few years is really a reflection of being able to be that bridge between generous donors across Canada and people in need around the world. And in doing so, we're really building changemakers who strive to fulfill our vision for generations to come. So it's been really exciting to be a part of.
It's no wonder that Islamic Relief is such a positive work environment to be in and to work with, because Islamic Relief strives on a few pillars. There's social justice, custodianship, compassion, excellence, and sincerity. And I think with these pillars, it makes what Islamic Relief so great to be at.
Whether you're behind a desk in donor care, or you're dealing with social media, or you're out there meeting with donors, no day is the same. It's the small wins that add up, that turn our organization into a big win. It's everyone's added small wins that make this into a big success.
You work for an organization committed to fostering a culture that creates changemakers. Changemakers who are committed to doing their job well, go above and beyond, embody sincerity and humility, and are conscious of how they impact the world around them. To us, we have a simple and honest vision that we must never waver from. Because millions of people all around the world rely on us every year. Together, let's make it a world where no one is left behind.